Hey, Legacy Gamers. Um, Playing some Legacy tonight, Thursday Legacy. Basically the same list I played the last time I streamed, which I think was 2 weeks ago. I haven't figured out what the 61st card is to cut yet. A few minor changes though. I did cut the Questing Beast for a fourth copy of Night of the Reliquary. I think 4 Night is probably the strongest it's been in a long time. Which I'm super into because it's like my favorite Magic card. So we'll see if we miss that Questing Beast. I'm gonna be thinking of any situation that comes up where I would have won if I had a Questing Beast, or if I'm missing it. Hey, fellas, what's up? Um, Other changes are to the sideboard. I cut Carpet of Flowers because the mana felt really good the last few times I played against Tempo. So I'm just gonna be playing an extra Surgical. Um, it's kind of a flex slot. And then I cut Third Choke for a second copy of Gaddock Teague. We have one main, one side, and that is just due to 4-color beans, now the second most represented deck in Legacy. So I'm gonna try that out, see how it goes, throw some respect their way. That's definitely a really bad matchup, so I want to be as prepared for that as possible. Other than that, I don't think I changed anything else. So let's get into it. Kvelsh, I heard, or I saw you post that you were playing some sort of silly league at your LGS. Are you allowed to say what you are playing yet, or do I have to wait for the VOD to come out on YouTube? All right. Get the classic 3 Thalia hand. Um, our opponent mulligans to 6, so I would not feel horrible about getting rid of this hand. Fix that there. And I think I'm going to, because... Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm just curious. You always are playing really fun looking things, so this hand I am gonna keep, and I'm gonna put back probably the second swords, and then we will hope that Wasteland is good and swords is bad. Opponent also keeping 6. Okay, we got a delta here. Got another swords, so that's pretty awesome. I am going to hide the Wasteland and hope that I'll have a chance to waste one of their duels or something. No, this is really annoying. If I fetch my Savannah, it's getting wasted for sure. So I'll get my Stoneforge down, but it could be dazed, which honestly would be like the worst scenario. So I think I'm gonna just play a Wasteland, and then like in their upkeep, I'm gonna waste their waste, I suppose, or they're gonna waste mine. Okay, well, go ahead and fetch. Okay, we got an Underground Sea. So if I draw another land, I'm actually probably super interested in just wasting that. If I don't draw another land, then we're gonna play the Stoneforge. Okay, Brainstorm, sure. Holy shit, Kvellish, this looks amazing. Is that That'll be on stream. Okay, opponent brainstorms, does not find a land, and I drew a land, so we will absolutely be wasting them. Oh, okay, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that. That list looks hilarious. That's like your LGS is doing like a Secret Santa sort of thing. Is that right? Um, we're just gonna work on our mana here. They have one really good target though. Okay, looks like opponent doesn't have counter magic either. And they scoop. Okay, what do we think this is? Probably blue-black scam. So we're gonna board like it's blue-black scam. I think that's a safe bet based on what we've seen. This is how I've been boarding for that, although sometimes I want to cut the last Thalia for a choke, but then our curve becomes like atrocious, so we'll try this. How many fables are there? You got 4 fables though, so you'll be fine. Do you have sagas? Let me look. Oh no. Okay, maybe you won't be fine. I take it back. No, it's a good scam list. The best scam list. Let's see. We've got basics, we've got removal, we've got a fatty. I'm definitely keeping this. Ponder from the opponent. They shuffle. If we draw a wasteland, we're gonna fire that one off. We do not. Okay. So this is tough. I really don't want to be scammed. So I think I'm going to try and plow this. Eight keys, 4/1 rings. Yeah, that could be anything. It's a powerful shell though. What does opponent take here? Probably the other plow. Yeah. And they haven't. Okay, they do have to land cycle. That's probably gonna get reanimated. Yeah. All right. So we got a shot here. We'll take one hit from this thing. I'm gonna flash in the Scrib Ranger off a Bayou, and then hopefully I can resolve this Grist and kill it. I don't think we're racing this. Oh, I'm actually not casting the Grist because I don't have a green and a black source. I'm still gonna fetch on the off chance that I. Oh, actually no, because I can bounce the Bayou. Yeah, exactly. Um. Well, I don't want to fall behind on land drops, so I'm actually not going to bounce a land at all. Do I even risk attacking here? They, if they have a Bowmaster, I basically have lost the game. But if I play a Knight, it's a 5/5. Next turn I go to 6. I think I have to go for trying to remove this off the scrib. So we're going to play to that. Wow. Okay, we're still in it. That was really... They must have kept that hand purely off the scam ability, because it... Yeah, I know. Okay, they just have another fucking reanimate. That's fine. Okay, so that will be good. We can kill this troll next turn. We probably are losing the Grist. Can't really do anything about that. They might, if they go face, that would be a mistake, but we'll see. Okay, they do nothing. They're worried. Oh, they've skipped through. Okay, they're gonna make me sacrifice this knight. We're just gonna keep drawing knights. So now the question is, do I kill it again? I don't think so. Well, we'll see if this resolves. Okay, now we can block. Next turn. Yeah. So next turn we would have... I'd activate the knight, sacrifice probably the forest, just get a fetch and get another forest. Play out our... So we'd have one floating, play out the knight, activate forest, untap the knight, attack, kill the troll. They're almost dead. I mean, they were pretty screwed to begin with. Alright, so that was Scam. Game 1 I'm not going to count, we really cheesed them. But Game 2 we beat Grief and double troll reanimate, so that was pretty good. I honestly have really been loving this kind of build of the deck against tempo. I kind of took what Clips had done with the green-white shell that he's been just crushing on and made it a slightly more greedy, because I really like Thoughtseize right now, and Grist, obviously. But, like, man, the mana is so good against tempo. And, like, with the exception of the blue-black scam, the equipment package is really good. Scam, they're like, I don't know if they play Shouldered Edict pre-sideboard, but they have ways to kill the Germ very easily, so it just isn't as strong. This is kind of a whack hand, but we could hit something pretty good. I really don't want a mulligan in the blind. Like their opponent mulligans to 6. I also don't like exposing our only white source to cast this Mom, but like, okay, opponent keeps 6. Um, hmm. This is pretty tough in the blind, actually. So if I get the Endurance, I'm insulated against anything unfair, and I can actually cast it if my white source gets wasted. Knight, however, is just like better and more powerful. Hey, Sato, how's it going? We're doing good. We crushed blue-black scam in game 1. That felt great. Now we're just starting round 2 against our unknown opponent. I'm gonna play it safe and take this endurance. I don't know if that's right. I really would like to get knight there, but yeah, Kvelsh, you have that amazing rainbow loam deck, right? As your, kind of your baby right now. And Sato, I saw you were killing it on the hidden build again. I love that deck. Okay, so it's initiative. We have Solitude pitching Archon of Emeria. Frustrating. Hopefully they just like don't have anything. I noticed you were playing a hidden card I didn't recognize. I just know of the Gibbons. Oh, here we go. Thalia's not bad. It's like hidden beasts or something. I didn't know there were a whole cycle of the hiddens. Hidden herd. Okay. I don't have the bot set up yet. I'm a casual streamer. I need a Strass very graciously offered to help me get all of that set up, and I haven't been able to connect with him on that yet. Okay, so on end step I have a choice of casting Once Upon a Time or Endurance. I really want to start going wide for when they inevitably get an initiative guy down, so I think it's for sure we're just gonna play this Endurance, and I'm not putting anything in back in anyone's deck. I don't want them to have a Solitude, and I don't want to draw another Once Upon a Time. Herd has been better than Gibbons. Interesting. Okay, what can we do here? We can attack for sure. I think I just play a Cradle and do nothing. And then we can flash in this Scrib and then cast Once Upon a Time. And then next turn we'll have Batterskull mana. Alright, they finally are doing something. They're floating red. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I was thinking. I really like where your head's at. Okay. We still have a basic left in the deck. And if it is our next draw, we can clear it off with Once Upon a Time. Paying costs. What are you paying costs for? Oh, that's fine. They pitch another Dungeoneer and go down to one card in hand. Alright, that's enough. What would we have gotten? 1, 2, 4, 5. Probably take the mom. Yeah. Okay, so this matchup actually sucks. Not looking forward to this at all. Thalia was weirdly good there, but it's actually I don't think Thalia is actually good in the matchup. Um, it was just convenient that they were drawing like mono fast mana after we had already gotten her down. How do I board here? Teague out. The endurances are not great. They are flash threats that can kind of change the math, but they are also 3 mana, and I'd rather just get a bunch of fast interaction here. I don't think I want anything else. The plan is kind of hopefully we get like a 1-drop, some removal, and maybe an Stoneforge. Well, okay, this is not that at all. This hand is slow, but like decent. We have a chance of this Jitty just taking over. We have Grist, which is pretty good. Um, but is it too slow? They kept 7 without hesitation, so their hand's probably a banger, which I don't think we can beat anyways. I'm going to mulligan. Alright, this is way better. We'll keep these lands, keep the noble, keep the once probably. I think the scavenging news is what needs to go. We can find better threats. Like if this once hits a knight or Stoneforge, I'm gonna be really happy. So I'll bottom the scavenging news. If they chalice on 1, we lose the game though. Looks like they're just gonna be playing a 4-drop on turn 1 instead, which is cool. That is actually fine. We can play around that. So we're gonna Once Upon a Time on end step. And then we can play off this basic. And we hit no creatures. That kind of sucks. And they come into play tap, so this fetch is bad. Take the Savannah. Look, we're trying to be positive. There's no Mark slander in this stream. Ooh, Wasteland. That's kind of interesting. Oh, it comes into play tapped. It's not really interesting at all. Okay. Oh, hey Matt, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I love that you just have that on deck ready. Okay. So they have a ton of mana. So now it becomes so if I plow the Archon, I can play another land untapped, and I could plow this Shaman token. I don't really want to do that though. I kind of want to save my plow. Um, the waste is not looking particularly hot. Maybe the play is plow the Archon, play this fetch, and then we can get a Dryad on end step to maybe try and like steal initiative or something. I think that's what we do. Um, they have one card in hand, so like they could just have garbage, and plowing this Shaman is actually the correct thing. Um, but if I plow the Shaman and then they just like untap and play an initiative creature, I'll feel really dumb. So I'm not gonna do that. Um, with this fetch, we also have the option to plow something on end step if we think that's a better play. Yeah, the thing about Strass is he hates reading cards. If he doesn't know what the card is, he doesn't want to read about it. Like he's always like, I'll find out what it does when it kills me. Which, okay, Fury here. That's rough. Or fourth Aerolingus is what this is. Actually, we're probably dead. Yep, we are super dead. I don't. What could we top deck here to beat this? It would have to be a Batter Skull that we can't cast. I'm gonna see what we draw. I don't think we win this. So wasting them was the right choice. Okay. Man, I almost want these Force of Vigors, but it's like they're so questionable. First time chatter. Jaywalk. Welcome. I think I could bring in a. Well, we are on the play now, so we get these thought seizes. I'm gonna cheat and bring in one Force of Vigor and cut. Knight's really good. I don't know what to cut for that. Probably Liberator, even though it's a creature that can attack. Try that. This hand is just not good enough. Doesn't really do anything. This hand would be good if I had a green producing land. I'm tempted to keep it. If they chalice on one, we lose the game. Uh, but like I have a Mother of Runes and a ton of removal. I'm actually keeping this. This is probably wrong. If we don't draw any lands in the first like however many cards and we lose because of that, I will own that. If they want to kill this mom though, they're gonna have to 2-for-1 themselves. Probably. Don't chalice me. Okay. Don't Magus of the Moon me. Okay. Okay, that whatever. It could have been worse. Green land, please. All right, we might have lost the game. Like I said, what might happen. All right. Fetch off the top would be super hot. Well, this is not looking good. We'll let them target with Forge before we plow this thing. I suppose they could have touched the Spirit Realm. Oh, they're Lost Welling. Fascinating. They must know I have a plow. I mean, to be fair, why would you keep a one-lander with a mom unless you also had some removal to back it up? Okay. I don't want them to explore. Green land. We haven't lost yet, but we're not winning, that's for sure. Well, this is really unfortunate because at this point I can't really stop them from completing the throne. I didn't think we'd be on turn 4 not having seen a land, but that can happen. So now, do I path this on the end step? If I draw a land, I'll be glad that I did, because then I can play a 2-drop. I will. Yeah, I think we have to as well. At this point, we have to play risky and just plan on drawing a land this turn, otherwise we kind of lost. Oh my god. All right. Perhaps they whiff on the throne. Um, yeah, we lost this game. I lost this game. We'll own that one. I'll own that one. Kept that hand for science, and it was bad. So now we know. Yeah, if that hand had if any card in that hand had been a green producing land besides the land, that would have been like such a good keep, but that was super loose. So that was my bad. Um, we will take the play. We have a turn 2 knight. We have a turn 2 Gaddock. This hand is fine. Um, I think so. If I go, is there any world where I want to be playing Gaddock and plowing next turn? Possibly. So I think I have to fetch a Savannah here, just so I don't cut myself off of that. I have enough lands in my hand that it's like not the worst thing in the world if I get wasted. Maybe it's a Lurin or something, and I am casting Teague and plowing. We'll see. This looks like a control deck, or Delver, or Doomsday. That is an interesting decision. Um, Honestly, whether this is Delver or Doomsday or Control or Scam, I think I want to play Gaddock next turn. Unless I draw. Or I waste them. I like that. So if we could resolve this Teague, we shut off Snuff Out, Force of Will. Okay, Force Pitching Ponder still could be a lot of things. But they did force the Gaddock Teague, so what does that tell us? Um, Here, so I can play Knight as a 4/4 or a 5/5. I think 4/4 is fine. I want to hold on to this fetch so I can get black for grist. So we'll go like this. Probably getting dazed. Oh, so it's scam again. Okay. Or shadow. Could be shadow. No, I won't pay. So if we get to resolve this grist next turn, I'm gonna pretend like I have an endurance or something. That is so annoying. Okay, so it's scam. If they reanimate this grist, we are boned. Hopefully they don't see the line. Or I mean, they could just take the grief, reanimate the grief as well, and we still lose. Okay. So we're in top deck mode. Opponent's down to 2 cards. They didn't reanimate our grist though. Honestly, that would have been worse than the grief, to be honest. We don't have oh, what a sick top deck. So do we go for Scavenging News or Knight of the Reliquary? I think Scavenging. Okay, so they can't daze us. So if they have an island and unknown card in hand. If I get a knight, it's gonna be massive, and I'm just racing them at that point, and like I kind of like that. So I've talked myself into going for the knight, and I don't need to fetch black anymore because we have grist in the graveyard. Or I could endurance them. Do I want to endurance them? Like I lose to a Murktide, but they don't have double blue. Yeah, I think knight is just so good. All right, that's annoying. Pump my knight up though. Sure. Mom's great. I think I have to start attacking here. Because I need to get through these chumpers. And I'm definitely not going to double block with... Oh wow, they're just taking it. Is this Death Shadow? Did I just enable them? So if I draw a fetch and they don't have removal next turn, they're just dead. Yeah, okay. Okay, so scam. Just do our normal sideboarding that we do every game, always, because we're always facing a tempo deck. That looks pretty good to me. Like I'm so tempted to bring in the choke, but like then I'm up to 12 3 drops or higher, which is not really where I want to be. Ugh, this hand is so close. Really don't want to mulligan, but I just can't keep this. They mulligan as well. This hand is super hot fire. I have to pitch one of these, unfortunately. I think Wasteland is going to be what I get rid of. They are keeping 6 as well. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Wasteland because we go turn 1 Noble. If it survives, we go turn 2 Stoneforge, and then we keep up the quick reflexes. So yeah, I think that has to be the call there. Hopefully we don't get our hand just torn apart. Oh, great. This is fun. What do they take? Probably the swords. I could be wrong. This is engaging gameplay. I'm having fun. I'm having fun right now. Wow. Okay. I guess I can F6 now that they know I'm not doing anything. What do they take next? Swords? I think you have to take swords. Oh, okay. Uh, so do I just start blasting, or do I hold this up and see if they do anything? I don't I don't think I'm forced into swordsing this just yet. Obviously, if they try and Thoughtseize me again, then I'll swords it. I'll be down to only lands, but I think I just let them hit me. You should sell out of your modern staples. Modern is such a dumpster fire, and I don't know how they fix it. Okay. I think I can afford to take, or do I want to, if I just like wait and wait and wait and they get and they force my swords, I'm gonna feel bad. So I think I can afford to be patient. Oh, my favorite goblin, or my favorite modern deck is probably goblins, which is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. And I really enjoy playing Tyvar Druid combo, although that deck is not great right now. But if Fury gets banned on Monday, I don't know. I don't get a ton of time to play Magic in general, so I'd rather play Legacy anyways. That's how it is for me at least. And I love Maverick more than I've loved any modern deck ever, so I'd rather just go do that. Well, this is not looking great for our intrepid hero. Um, I I do have to plow this now, so I'm gonna upkeep it. The way they're pausing makes me think they have a force of will, and I honestly would have loved if they had forced that. Yeah, exactly. Like, here's every single broken thing you could do. Sure, you can take my land. I have so many of them. Uh, what are they playing for 3? Okay, we're probably dead if we don't draw some removal. 3 turns though. We got time. That's not it. And we can also block with this Dryad Arbor if we have to. I always forget that This gives reach. So if we go to 9, does fetching change anything? No. I kind of want to fetch to deck then, because I do have another white source, so it's not like if I get wasted, I just lose. We're thinning. Not quite. Not quite. Think so. If I don't block this and I go to 3, then they just like kill my Dryad Arbor on their end step or mine. I just lose. We seen any Bowmasters this game? No, so they almost for sure have one. They could also have a Shoulder's Edict, which we can't really do anything about. I think I have to go ahead and spend this now. Yeah, Stress, it is whack. Also, welcome. Don't scroll up. Ben, put away your screenshots. Okay. All right. Finally. Definitely gonna upkeep that. I don't think they have any basics left in their deck as well, so that's the hidden mode to Path to Exile. I might just be dead to that troll. Okay, they have the force. We are pretty dead. Pretty dead. Oh, they did have another basic. They did get it though. Can we draw another one? No, we cannot. Play a Batterskull a turn too late. That's a bummer. I thought we were gonna. Oh, that's only game 2. Amazing. Okay, that's great. I thought that was game 3. I was so bummed. All right, we got game 3 here. Sounds like they're rethinking their, or it looks like they're rethinking their sideboarding. Yeah. I will take the play. If I get griefed, I'm gonna be really unhappy. But like, if I mulligan, gosh, this is just so sus. I think I have to mulligan this. Gosh, I should have kept that hand. What was I thinking? All right, chat, would you keep a 5-land hand against Scam? They kept 7, by the way. Okay, this is pretty good. We'll keep this one for sure. Bottom. Bottom this. I think Mole was right too, because like they play Thoughtseize and Grief. So if I play a Noble and they Thoughtseize me, and then I just have nothing to do except make land drops for the rest of the game, like that's pretty bad. I think I'm gonna toss back a that for sure. This is tough. I think I'm actually gonna dump a land. And it might actually, it's gonna be the basic. I think Mole was right. It felt bad, but I think it was right. And we can only hope that their hand is like just Bowmasters. All right, I'm not getting griefed. Take that. Man, I was gonna jam this Stoneforge into Daze. I might play the Noble, but the tempo loss of them just like untapping and Bowmastering it is pretty bad. I'm gonna jam Stoneforge and I'm gonna keep this in Noble as a potential pitch to Endurance if they try and scam something. And because both of my fetches are green, I think I'm gonna just get double Savannah. The Strassman method of fetching, which is no cowardice. And then the question is, what do we get? So like, if I get Batterskull, I'm trying to scam them, right? Like I'm trying to cheat that in. If we get Jite, we have obviously a better chance of casting that if the Stoneforge doesn't make it. Okay, they don't find counter magic. I'm gonna get the Batterskull. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Batterskull. So then they are really kind of priced into killing the Stoneforge Mystic, and then that lets me kind of hopefully safely develop my mana and get these other things down. And they don't kill it. Okay. They probably have a Shouldered's Edict, like I was talking about, which is bad for us, but that is okay. Or they just are holding a Bowmaster, and this Noble is DOA. They kept 7. Oh, or you're saying what did they keep? Yeah. No, Noble's still alive. Noble, are you kidding me? They're bouncing the Noble? Not the Germ token? They must have another? Whoa, red. What the hell is that doing in here? Oh, that's annoying. Um, that's tough. I did not expect that. I probably should based on the amount of basics they were showing me, but I just thought that was a normal scam mana base. I know. I almost I almost went basic forest savannah, but I didn't want to get cut off white, and here I am. I'm never fetching like you again. I'm gonna be a coward. So they must have kept that hand based on the blood moon, because I don't know why else you would. I don't have any way of removing this blood moon. Yeah, they still have to beat this Batterskull. It's possible they have a Shouldered Edict ready to go. But if we keep making land drops, like we can just re-equip it or bounce it. Do I attack with both? Because now they can Bowmaster, ping, and block my Stoneforge to kill it. They have, oh, they have the Brazen Borrower, so now it's just the Batterskull that we send in. Honestly, I just need to hit land drops. I don't even care what they are. Brazen only blocks flyers? Is that for real? Wow, I've never read that line of text before. Okay, so now we just have to hit land drops. Any land drops, doesn't matter. What the fuck is this? Oh, the I hate this style. I'm sorry if anyone here likes it. I hate it. That is so ugly. Get that off my screen. Okay, so they can dome me for like 1,000,000. What do they do? They scry one top, one bottom. What do we think the odds are that or I just let them draw? I'm gonna say no. Okay, that's fine. Ugh, ugh. They just have the worst. Okay, land please. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna respect Bowmaster and not attack into it. Holy cow, would this game be different if I had fetched a basic forest? I just want to point out my entire Legacy career I've been playing around Brazen Borrower as if it can block my things. I've probably lost games because of that. Okay, they just hard cast a troll. Things are not looking good. And then we have to Palantir again. I think we've lost. I think we've lost. That sucks. I thought we were doing pretty good. Yeah, Outland Liberator is out of the deck. Yeah, I would be fighting an uphill battle, but I would theoretically have some green and white mana right now. Probably could have cast this once upon a time to find another land. Um, well now, like if they put two things on the top, they put two on the top. I'm gonna let them draw because if I like take I don't know 16 from two Murktides and then I'm just dead to the troll. I'm pretty dead to the troll anyways. It's frustrating also that it's turn 7 and we've only drawn a single land so far. Moon's a fair card if you like. They played it on turn, I don't know, turn 4. I just wasn't on my radar at all. Turn 1 Moon is messed up. Not gonna argue there. Oh my god, yeah, okay. So if we draw basic planes, we have a shot. It has to be exactly basic planes. You may draw. Yeah, like a sticker deck, you should have to show how many. All right, that that sucks. Okay, should have got the basic there. Did not clock the blood moon. It's unfortunate. Oh, I have a mod, my first mod application. From a community member. How do I do that? Bam. Application accepted. Oh no. He's abusing his power already. Do I keep this hand? That would be so greedy. They mulliganed. I'm keeping. You did. I need mods though. I don't have any mods. My chat is wild, as you can see. My chat is unruly, out of control. Oh my god, he's going crazy. Oh, good to know. I didn't know that. Known bots. Okay, so we've got a basic mountain. They look like, this looks like a freaking Blood Moon deck, and I don't want to deal with that. You can just tell by like the mountains they play that they play Moon Stompy, you know? All right. Um, so so far you have only improved the stream, I have to say. Also, Strass, if you want to be a mod, you can also. I would accept. I might just promote you against your will. Um, well, we're taking the initiative here, so we will. We're gonna plow. Can't do anything else. I don't know what Commander Root is. Oh, it's initiative again. This is a garbage league. You have another one. That's cute because I have another plow. Um, can I do anything interesting with this? Get a GT down. Yup. Bop, bop, bop. I'm gonna go Lost Well. Definitely get rid of that. That is... I don't think we need that either. Oh, good to know about Commander Root. I'm learning so much. Wow, a Brutal Cathar. That is not a card I've seen since when Clips and I were trying to first brew Fiend Maverick. Oh, well that's amazing to draw. I think I do want to waste them. Yeah, definitely waste them. Then they can't attack into this. And then next turn, probably kill that with the quick reflexes. Oh, it has ward now. Play this land. Okay, how do I want to do this? If it flips back, I am in trouble. It gets another remove target creature on it. Yeah, every time it becomes daybound, so they could take my knight. I think I want to kill it and hit them. They have one card in hand. So, yes, definitely. Just gonna do this. I'm also gonna wasteland them. And that's it. That's the ball game. That's the ball game. Not that this is a good matchup. That just worked out because they are playing a weird, bad version of the deck. I don't know. Um, since I've been boarding, one Force of Vigor is interesting. Maybe since I'm on the draw, I get rid of two Thoughtseize and put in the Force of Vigors. I probably should just be boarding those in because they are a Chalice deck. But like it seems split on whether people are keeping Chalice to try and lock you out or Plow to kill you. I don't really like. Is there a good initiative player that we could uh consult with? This hand is super borderline. We have a lot of good hits off the once though, and like it has mana and it has a one drop, um, and maybe removal. We can cast it too. So unless we get Blood Moon, then we just lose the game. But yeah, isn't it? This is my uh like holiday-y lo-fi playlist. Sure, that's a fair thing you could do with your magic cards. Well, get the Stoneforge going. Not sure what my follow-up should be. I think I have to kill this like ASAP because I'm pretty dead actually. Yeah, I have to. Ugh, this sucks. Okay, so I have to play out the Grist, kill this Caves of Chaos Adventure, and then they're gonna kill the Grist with the Shaman token, and I'll take 5. They might just go face even, but I think I am dead if I don't do that. So we are going to do it. And then I mean, it's possible we can stabilize with the Stoneforge. Like next turn, we can play Stoneforge and the Noble, or even just throw out the Dryad Arbor to like chump block if needed. Then if we get a Batterskull or a GTA Online, we're in pretty good shape. We got we do have to get the initiative back soon though. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, I know. They could just cast another initiative creature and I lose. Okay, so they do take the Grist. They could also cast a Solitude. No, they can't because they put this on human. Um, I mean, we just kind of have to go for it here. I'm really not sure what piece of equipment to get. Batterskull is so good, but it might be too slow. I mean, we have a ton of mana and Cradle. Let's just get Batterskull. It's so hard for them to deal with Batterskull. Like, we go to 6, and then next turn we can block this stupid thing. We really have to kill this Reflection of Kiki Jiki, though. Yeah, actually, I should always be bringing in... Are we getting Furied? Sure, why not? Now we've lost. And they can copy it, too. Yeah. Okay. I think we've lost the game. A Plow? off the top would buy us some time here. That is not it. Take a redraw. Too late there. Okay. I want Thought Seizes in. I need to figure out a cut to keep these Force of Vigors. Scavenging News is like not great. Liberator is not great, but can be useful. Maybe it's just the one Force of Vigor. I want everything else. Alright, we'll do that. This hand's okay. We'll keep it. It's interesting too, because like I want to fetch basics in case they Magus of the Moon me, but I don't want basics out of my deck because if I get the initiative, we'll just play it by ear. They're mulling to 5. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna fetch basics with 2 of the fetch lands and then keep the third as kind of like a we'll see. Okay, opponent has mulliganed to 4 cards. Watch as we still lose. Now that's spicy. I think I just work on my mana here and maybe tempt them into removing it. I could have wasted them. I should have wasted them. I don't know why I didn't waste them. Well, we got the plow out at least. I should have wasted first. That was really stupid. Okay. We're not going to make that mistake again. Get rid of your colored mana, please. Getting GT here. GT on a Scrib Ranger is like really nasty. Oh, I see what you mean about the Arbor. Yeah, true. Let's hope they don't do anything for yet another turn. If we can get one good connection with this GT, we're in really good shape. I'm gonna fetch. That's actually tough. I'm gonna get a Bayou here, just in case we draw Grist. Oh, great. Let's see what they got going on before we spend any more mana. Whew. Well, I'll take a Dungeoneer, I suppose. And then I'm going to... Oh, I can play Scrib Ranger for free. Right? Did I play a land drop? No. Play Scrib Ranger. Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think this game is pretty sewn up. We're not using this path if we can help it. Okay, they'll get a Seasoned Engineer. Oh, we're actually in some amount of trouble now that I think about it, because now they can get the red. Oh, that's so annoying. So they can make 2. I think we still race that. Um, I kind of want to put this on the scrib. Doesn't really matter. But like, if they, well, let's say they make their 2 tokens. I actually have enough counters to just kill them all. I should have Vigilance the Ranger. I still can do it. Okay, so Jite was absolutely the correct call. I I wonder if you're thinking the same thing I was, which was letting them take the Monarch so that I can take it back and run away with the game. How do I have 3 counters on this thing still? Oh, because I did combat damage. Amazing. That's how the card works. Um, we're just gonna kill them. Yeah. All right. So this has been a really odd league so far. We beat Scam. We lost to Initiative. We lost to Scam. We beat Initiative. If we block with Mystic, though, you're right, because then it becomes a 1-1. That's a good line. That's the optimal play. Thankfully, it didn't matter, but that is the correct play. You're right. I was also thinking about like letting them hit me so that I could take the Monarch from them. Fish Duggery. Fish Duggery. I don't remember what Fish Duggery plays. I'm gonna keep this hand. So maybe I'll just like waste them out of the game. Yeah, Fish Duggery is really good. I think they're from Vancouver, BC. Oh, Scam. This is the worst league I've ever played from like an enjoyment perspective. God damn it. Um, so I think I just like have to Zenith. Zenith for a Dryad Arbor. Honestly, that's not even good. I guess it's good if I draw a 3-drop or something. I'm not excited about this, but I think I have to do it because I'm sure I'm at risk of being reanimated or something. They have a fatal push. No. What? Okay. We're playing something different. Rakdos Scam. Or are you gonna get bowed? Oh yeah. This is good magic. Nice and clean and good. Uh, well, damn. I think I still want to waste them. Coward's Basic punishing me yet again. Currency converter. Alright, alright. You may exile a card from your graveyard. Interesting. They did miss their land drop. So we are going to fetch the second Coward's Basic and get a mom going. Wow. Multiple. This might just be a value card if there's 2 of them. Wow, come on, deck. Um, just play a waste. Maybe they'll attack and I can kill this Bowmaster with my mom and then like Horizon Canopy next turn. I don't want to. I can't remember if they saw it. Yeah, so they don't know that I have this Horizon Canopy. So I don't think they'll swing the Bowmaster into it anyways. Well, that is pretty good. This looks like a modern deck that I was watching some guy play yesterday, actually. Not even gonna block that. What is happening? Okay, they exiled another currency converter. I'm not blocking here. They can play the Street Wraith from exile, right? I guess they don't want to. Okay, Knight is good. Knight is going to be huge. Just get another basic, because I'm a coward. Hey, Akla, thanks for the raid. Just playing some fair magic. We're 2-2. We've played Scam twice, red white initiative twice. Hoping to pull out a 3-2 here. We're playing against this deck. How'd your leagues go? Bug Scam with Smog combo. How is the Beans matchup for D&T? Because your deck grinds super well. I'm gonna block here. I don't see why I wouldn't block here. Oh, we got Cookbook going on too. Well, that's unfortunate that I didn't fetch a Bayou. I don't think I can play this turn. I'm gonna have to fetch. I have to go grab a Bayou on end step, and then play the Grist, so I have a blocker or two. Iffy. Yeah, Teague is so good right now. I'm playing one main and one sideboard actually. I think Teague is absolutely fantastic right now. It is legendary. Yeah. We probably should bounce it, huh? I'm gonna let them attack and then bounce it. They're playing green as well. Interesting. Yeah, I really love Teague, and especially the Lorwyn edition. I don't know why, that it just seems right to me. Okay, so I think I want to. Well, I definitely want to wasteland them. I can't play my Grist yet. Do I just start like threatening to kill them? I think I do. They can hit me for 5. One card in hand. If the card is Snuff Out, that would really suck for me. Oh no, it's Inti. I bounced it. That's why we come here, for the pro plays, good commentary. Is there any pros to Once Upon a Time in pre-combat? I could hit a fetch. Being decks without fourth. So the issue that I've had is the black splash bean decks. they just like chain bowmasters and kill all my stuff before I can get going, which is annoying because like orcs aren't that great against Maverick. I don't have to once upon a time now, I think. Oh, I forgot to give. Well, we can still give pro black. I guess I could hit like, I mean, any 3-drop I could cast. Scavenging Ooze is pretty awesome as well. Okay, so that was worth. Oh shoot, I meant to tap the Caracas too. There's a little small punt. That's okay. I guess that is turning out fine because I can just bounce this Inti before they get a chance to move to attacks. Yeah. Okay, so we want our removal. I think this is an oof matchup, even though it's not great. Force of Vigor. I mean, they have a lot of artifacts, but they didn't seem particularly good. I bet they're on sagas, though. I think this is not a Thalia matchup. This is not a Gaddock Teeg matchup. The problem is our equipment is actually like really good against this deck, so I don't want to cut it because I'm bringing in the oof, so I think we're just going to live with that. We want the removal. I can bring in one more card. So that would be either Force of Vigor or Endurance. I think Force of Vigor just has more upside. And then, is there anything else I might want to cut? Scrib Ranger is like fine. Like double Knight or double Mom activation would be pretty good, or just like flying over and getting GT hits, but it's like I don't think it's. We'll keep it in. If it sucks, I'll cut it for another Force of Vigor or something. I mean, this hand has a Caracas, and it has removal and acceleration. It's kind of a reliant on drawing something, but I've never seen this art before. It's terrifying. Also, regarding what you said, Akalith, about going after the beans, I've been like thinking that at least for Maverick, Force of Vigor is actually worth bringing in at this point for that deck. Okay, so we'll just bounce this. I don't know. We've seen some pretty bad art. Oh, this is great. So they're gonna replay their Asmo. And if unfortunately they get another cookbook, but I think I'm gonna force a vigor and take the saga in the cookbook. The question is, what am I pitching? I think it has to be the quick reflexes because I really don't have anything to do with it right now. And then I suppose I just have to plow this thing. That's timely. Yeah, I think at this point, if I keep bouncing it, they just get like infinite cookbooks, and they have the Oval Chase Daredevil. So we will plow. Next turn, we'll just cast this one spawn at a time. Sure, you can reanimate that. Good to know about the reanimate. I might want to revise the amount of endurances that I'm playing. I think I want second Force of Vigor as well. I don't think there is any point to playing this Once Upon a Time now. The only thing would be to like hit a wasteland, but I'm about to give them a basic anyways. Well, not about to. I don't care about the street wraith for a few turns. So if I get the endurance, that shuts down their little cookbook engine, but they can. What's this fucking card do? They can currency convert it. Oh, they exile it from the graveyard, so I still get a shot to interact with it. So I'm gonna take this endurance. They might just. Oh, they'll just stuff it under the currency converter. I probably should have taken the knight. Oh, they didn't do it. They are just taking game actions, and I'm here wondering what they're doing. I can't do both. It's annoying. They kind of just are like they can just hold me ransom with this endurance rotting in my hand. If I draw another land, I'm good, but if I don't, I'm kind of in trouble. Um, I will. I think I am going to play the knight. Oh, it also dies to bolt. Whatever. I think we have to just go for it. Like if they just sit and don't activate their cookbook and I don't draw any lands, then it's like so bad for me if I just hold and hold and hold this endurance and don't do anything with it. So I'm like they'll get another activation, but I'll have an actual threat in play. I'm curious what this green is for. Um, I'm actually just gonna. I don't think they take the path here. I think they're taking the endurance. So I'm just gonna let them decide what they want to take. Because honestly, I'm happy with keeping either card. I don't want to just like blow my path to exile. I think the endurance is better. Yeah, they agree. Hopefully, I just draw one off the top since they're being greedy. No. There's no point not to conceal this information. Wish I had a bog. So I think if I lose this game and we go back to boarding, I am kind of interested in bringing in a surgical. I think that would actually not be bad here. And I think second force of vigor is also very good. Oh, I was hoping they would do that. I think I... So if they have bowmasters, it's pretty bad, but I really need some sort of action, so I think I'm just gonna take this. Okay, that was my other option for fetching, so don't mind drawing it. Do I just start attacking them? I mean, well, okay, they have so much food that I don't know if I can race. Gonna take them off green. Not sure what they're doing with that. I don't want to find out. I think I race them. Like, they have 2 cards in hand. They're taking the 8. Yeah. They can only make 1 food a turn. So eventually we'll win this, although I'm gonna have to plow this Street Wraith. Or path it. The only other scary thing they could play is Asmo. Asmo would ruin me right now. So I guess I can't path to exile. think we have to do this if we want any chance of actually racing here. Go to 8. So they can gain 6. So it's like I'm doing 4. They're hard casting the oval chase. Okay. Oh, perfect. At this junction, I don't really have anything. So I could keep wasting them out. If I attack, what's the downside here? I get hit for 6. I guess I can't attack anymore. So if they aren't careful with their mana, if they spend too much mana, I can like ambush them next turn, I think. Opponent could be holding priority when they activate Cookbook. With food on the stack, exile the converter, activate converter to make rogue. Daredevil hits grave, food resolves. Yes, I have to admit I'm not familiar with the lines on this deck. This is a modern port, so I'm kind of learning as we go here. Okay, sure, you can cast that card. You can cast it again. They have a grief. So if they cast 2 more mana, oh, they're not going to do it. Do they want to cast the grief? That, yeah, they're just dead. Oh no, it's free? Come on. Oh, they evoked it. What did they pitch? Yikes, that hurts, huh? Um, so they can gain 6. Perfect. Is this lethal? So we have an 8/8 9/9 8/8 with the fetch. Becomes a 10/10 with exalted, and then I waste myself, becomes a 12/12. So I get them to 1. Then I get them to 1. Is there a line for lethal? Do I have a Dryad Arbor to block with? No. I get them to 1. If they attack me with everything, I have to block, so I lose my Exalted. Man, I think I have to go for this. Their hand is Inti and an unknown card. Is it an Oval Chase? I've lost track of how many they freaking have. I think we just do this. Oh, they can give Trample with the Inti though. Like if I yeah, Scrib is so good. Okay. You attack, you may discard a card. Then it gains Trample. So they could give this Oval Chase Daredevil Trample. So then I'm taking 5, go to 3, block these 2. And they will have to spend 4 mana to get there. And then I attack with my knight that has protection. Yeah. I think I just have to go for this. Well, I have to bounce it before combat, I think, and then we'll read the card when they cast it again. Oh, and I have to fetch and lose a life as well. I guess I don't need to fetch, because I'm not going to kill them. Okay, now we'll fetch. Get a Bayou, because I'm going to be wasting this Scrubland. Okay. I think the wording on Inti is when they attack, so I guess I can bounce it pre-combat, huh? I I almost want to bounce it in their main phase so they feel compelled to cast it again and they don't have enough mana to activate more food tokens. I mean, they are pretty dead unless they figure out how to kill me on this turn. Oh, that would do it. That would do it. You gotta be kidding me. What do they name here? No, they named Caracas. Am I dead to the trample? I think I'm dead. Let's see if they discard a card. So I'm taking 5 to exact. Shouldn't have fetched. Okay, so we have to play the next match with no time. That's okay. I think I'm gonna cut the equipment package for room. No. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's Legolas. Um, I think I really want to rush to a collector oof, and I want to protect it, so we'll keep these in. I can bring in 2 cards, so maybe we'll do Stoneforge and a Batterskull and call it good. I don't think I want anything else. Maybe it should just be more endurances because of all their graveyard stuff. That is more responsible. Oh, we ran out of time. Okay, we gotta play fast. I probably won't be reading chat. This hand's great. Okay, so we're gonna rush a collector oof. Next turn. What do I get next turn? I think we just slam the knight. Or we do nothing. They pitch Street Wraith. I think we still just go grab a knight. And that smells like Bowmasters, so I'm not going to attack into it with the oof. Let's go. Perfect draw. Which basic? Get rid of the Savannah, I think. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. And then I will attack here. I'm just going to start getting in there with the knight. Then we'll play this Mother of Runes post-combat and F6. And we get there. Whew! Close one. Okay. 3-2. We faced Scam twice. We faced Initiative twice. We beat both of them once. Um, and that second Scam build was so whack with the sideboard Blood Moon. If I had fetched a Forest, I think we would have had a decent shot in that game. Was not expecting that at all. Um, so on the surface, I mean, nothing in the deck felt particularly bad. Like we had a few games where the Stoneforge package just totally took over the against Initiative, and I think also against Scam. Um, the Gaddock Teague main deck was not good. We didn't run into any of the matchups where we wanted that. Having Collector Oof game one versus the last deck we faced would have been good. Oh, I should say GG's to my opponent unless they left. I can't do it. Um, yeah, I don't know. On the surface, I don't think there's anything I really want to mess with right now. Knight was good. I liked having four. I don't think there was any situation where I was thinking like, man, I really wish I had Questing Beast right now. But we'll just keep looking at that. Yeah, decent league. Could have gone better, but I mean, got our money back. Not a lot of people online to raid aside from the Legacy Pit. I know someone from Portland was going to be doing their first stream tonight, but they main Reanimator, so it's very possible that they already finished their stream before we have a chance to raid them. So I think I'll raid the Legacy Pit. Nola Gold. What do they play? Oh, yeah, Stifle Knot. Let's go. Okay. I'm down for that. Well, before I sign off, just thanks everyone for showing up. Strass, Ben, Matt, anyone from Akalis stream that's still stuck around, thank you. I generally try and stream every Thursday around 6 or 7 Pacific if you're interested in more fair Magic. But either way, thanks for showing up. And yeah, keep playing fair and Legacy. Let's head over to Nola Gold.